The three reached the elevator, unaware of the infrared sensor king watching their feet. A row of phones by the elevator seemed party ready. Three took one, only to find auto-face recognition, but a boring signal. The system showed only a few programs, when a sudden voice chimed in, 2 minutes left to sign up, and already 3 brave souls have joined it. While puzzled, a woman named Lindsay popped up, casually strolling through the infrared net like an obstacle course, pulling out Zhang Tai's ID badge. Lindsay explained that once you step into the infrared net, there's no turning back, and the only way out is to force your way through the game. Just then, an unsuspecting schoolgirl innocently slid in as well. She joined the game, looking utterly confused, and the name of the game was Survival Challenge, where you had to choose the right door in a limited time to escape. Difficulty 3 of clubs. They entered the elevator eagerly, reaching the game room where the phone hinted, choose the correct outfit behind 2 doors within 2 minutes. The angel door read life, the grim reaper door death. Zhang Tai thought it was a TV station prank, found it amusing, and began plotting. Xiao Shuai curiously asked Lindsay what would happen if they chose wrong. Lindsay avoided the question and urged them to open the life door. Just then, thick smoke filled the room. Unable to bear the smoke, the schoolgirl rushed toward the life door, only to kick the bucket right after, prompting Lindsay to immediately open the death door. The 3 strong men hurriedly followed, and before they could even process what just happened, the countdown for the second room began, with 10 seconds less than the first one. Xiao Shuai realized Lindsay was still to trick others. Lindsay stopped pretending, saying choosing doors mattered less than finding a scapegoat. He believed his life was more important, so Xiao Shuai and the others should open the door first. Wow, first time seeing someone justify selfishness so confidently. Time pressed, Xiao Shuai boldly opted to open the door first, stipulating Lindsay open the next. At the death door, he summoned courage to push, but failed. With only 20 seconds left, someone had to decide. Hugh Mao, sturdy, bravely walked towards the life door. You there. It'll hit you. Luckily, he had a good streak, guessing the doors right, and they successfully escaped to the last second. The timer for the new room was set to 1 minute and 40 seconds, proving that in the US, every game level seems to cut 10 seconds. Hugh Mao roughly pulled Lindsay over. It was his turn, but Lindsay could only talk big. She froze in the crunch. Hugh Mao didn't want to pressure the girl. Realizing it was a game, he figured there must be a way to crack it. Xiao Shuai was a gaming genius. Hugh Mao asked him to find the game's tricks, but he was too nervous to think straight, and argued with Hugh Mao. Come on, in trying to keep it together, and you're playing games. What's that got to do with it? You have to hit people to make a living too. Sorry. You idiot. Stop shouting. Unexpectedly, the punch brought Xiao Shuai to his senses, recalling a BMW 523 outside when they entered. After brief thought, an answer came. He walked toward the death door, saying, Let me help you. 5, 5, 3, 4. Everyone was left dumbfounded by this move, realizing Xiao Shuai's deduction that the car was 4.94 meters long, equivalent to 4 of the building's length. This meant 20 meters. The escape route map showed the building was square, with each room 6 meters long, allowing up to 3 along one side. In other words, the floor layout resembled a tic-tac-toe, entering from bottom left. The schoolgirl died at the right life door, so the left death door is the answer. Next, Hugh and Mo guessed the second room right. Surprisingly, the doors were open, shouting, It's open. Right here. 20 seconds for little Jing to hear, both closed. The pattern's clear. They just followed the outer circle of the tic-tac-toe grid to breeze through. Xiao Shuai's deduction was correct, passing 2 rooms smoothly. But in the last room, they were stunned the exit was a wall. Only 2 doors on sides, left led outside, right was the room where the schoolgirl died. Now trapped, Xiao Shuai struggled to recall if he'd missed anything. Suddenly, he remembered Zhang Tai filmed in the first room. From the video, he noticed the schoolgirl's room had no door on the wall, unlike this one, meaning her room wasn't a complete square. It must be a small partition, so the answer is the life door. At the last minute, they escaped. Zhang Tai lagged and got burned. 10 seconds left. Xiao Shuai deduced the death door was right, yet the life door had a safety exit sign. Fortunately, Xiao Shuai wasn't fooled and successfully escaped, and they all made it out of the building, breathing a sigh of relief, thankful to have survived. Then the phone indicated the game was over, awarding each a 3-day visa, with the 3 of clubs on the table. Just as everyone was still in a daze, an old man walked into the alley, saying the game had no end, his visa expiring today. Xiao Shuai stood frozen in shock. The building's lights went out, plunging the city into darkness. Lindsay told the trio the visa was their survival time. Expiration meant death by laser. To survive, they must keep playing. Post-clearance challenge numbers rise. The 3 had initially believed the game was over, yet little did they realize that this was merely the start of it all. The subsequent day, the streets of Tokyo continued to be eerily silent. Xiao Shuai tried to start the car, but it didn't respond at all. Strangely, the food inside had rotted, indicating the owner didn't just disappear yesterday. The 3 temporarily settled in a shopping mall, and shortly after, Xiao Bai began analyzing that Lindsay had actually arrived here 3 days before them. Before meeting, they had played another game, indicating players saw pedestrians disappear differently. Although uncertain about how this game was conducted, Xiao Bai felt he had definitely flunked it. Xiao Bai lamented, game masters must be involved. Jiang Tai's burns worsened, making him murmur about divine creation. That night, Huan Mao and Zhao Shuai discussed their strategy and decided to enter another game to adapt quickly to this new world. That way, they could manage to help the injured Jiang Tai escape. Zhao Shuai grew more intrigued by the game's creator. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us, and keep up with our adventures.